Well, howdy, folks, and welcome to today's show. I'm your host, Mad Max. You're watching Max Adventures, and we are going to be checking out Bridgeport, Texas. Join us on the adventure. Ciao, y'all. So I have one subscriber that really likes the Masonic lodges I show in town. So here's your Masonic lodge. Now, I don't know much about the Masons because it's something you got to be invited into, and well, quite frankly, no one's ever invited me into it.
So yeah, I can have white rice, sushi, fish.
Wow, that place has been in business since 1936. Alright guys, I didn't film any of this part, but right next to that old barber shop I was checking out, I walked into this store called Outskirts, and man, I had a blast in there. The dude was super cool. I believe his name was Martin Martinez. So if you're ever in Bridgeport, make sure you go in that store. It's a cool store, and the dude's super awesome, man. I mean, we talked about all kinds of stuff. Great time. Very interesting guy. So as I'm strolling through town, I'm noticing a lot of murals, really good artwork, a lot of good art murals, and there you go, there's a stagecoach. And this town was known as a stagecoach stop. Here's another fantastic mural. I mean, just about every building has a cool mural on it. But yeah, it was a big stagecoach route and stop for the Butterfield Overland Mail Route, way back in the day prior to the Civil War. This town was formed after a guy was drilling for a water well and hit a big coal vein. Ended up being one of the largest coal deposits in the state, and for many decades this was the #1 coal producer in the state of Texas. This town was known for its coal. I mean, coal burning stove, no natural gas. If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass. So when I was talking with Martin there at the Outskirts shop, he was telling me about all the restaurants in town, and one group of guys owns many of them. This is one of them called Five Boys. But it's not uncommon for these small towns to have a group of investors or whatever that own 4 or 5 restaurants in town, different concepts and all. And he was telling me some of them are really good. The one across the street they just hired a new chef for. Can't remember the name of that one. It was an Italian place. And they also have a winery in town that features regional chefs that come in and do some cool stuff. So kind of a cool food scene. Definitely worth checking out if you're in town. If you're in the mood for some, country style food, go to Five Boys, or go to, whichever restaurant you prefer. There is kind of a large mix of food options. A lot of Mexican or Tex-Mex food, and like he said, there was the nice new, I think he said it's only been open 4 or 5 months, but a nice new Italian restaurant in town. Okay, I know I haven't told you the demographics, so let's get into that quick. The population is around 6,000 folks. It is primarily Hispanic by one person. 47% white, 47% Hispanic. But it outnumbers Hispanics to white by one single person. So we came across this place called Gail's Cafe, but it's now a dental dental office. I totally didn't listen or didn't heed Mr. Martinez's advice on where to go eat. My daughter-in-law wanted Asian food, and yeah, this place wasn't very good. I would say if you're in town, maybe go to another town if you're looking for Asian food, because this place was pretty bad. It was all self-service. You go to the counter to order, and you got to put your own dishes up, and they ask for a tip, and I was like, man, you don't ask for a tip. First of all, if I want to tip you, I tip, but I tip for full service. This is self-service. Don't ask me for a tip. That really ticked me off. So the people here in Bridgeport are super friendly. I mean, I talked to so many people since I've been here, and I didn't film any of them. I should have, but got in conversation, how it goes. Anyway, the guy who owns the shop right over there was a guy named Martin Martinez. Cool shop, very cool dude. And met a local biker around. Just it has that real feeling of hometown, man. I really like this town. The atmosphere and the people are great. Alrighty, folks, we are off to find a much better dinner in the next town down the road. So if you're not subbed up, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join us on our next adventure, because you never know where in the hell we might end up next. Hopefully not in hell, but you know what I'm saying. No telling where we might end up and where the adventure might take us and take you, as long as you're subscribed below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. And we will see you next time.